Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking this video. Welcome. Please join the other phenomenal people who have subscribed and click that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate the support. All of you are amazing. And you make this all worth it, to be honest, because otherwise, without you, I would be talking to nothing. It's so true. Basically, we're talking to a wall. Anyways, we're moving on. Since last week, I started the holiday traditions around the world, and I noticed that if I mentioned every single country's traditions, the video would probably be like hours long, and I'm not doing that to you guys. So I decided to make a part 2 because all I know is what I grew up with, and it's interesting to see how the rest of the world celebrates the holidays and what the different traditions they have this time of year. And I'm kind of a nerd when it comes to history and facts for some reason. But anyways, we're moving. So in Germany, for instance, tree decorating during the holiday season may have actually started the worldwide tradition back in the 16th century. There we go. Can't talk today. Cannot talk today. Which I actually didn't know. I honestly didn't know where it started. And there is one difference in how the Germans decorate the tree compared to the rest of the world, although maybe not Spain, and I'll get into that. So they take a pickle ornament, and yes, you heard that right, a pickle ornament, and hide it among the branches of the tree. Whichever child finds the pickle, they receive a special gift. Which I think is a lot of fun, especially for kids. This time of year seems to be very magical for a child. I know it was for me. And adding that sense of mystery and excitement to the holiday, more so than the expectation of Santa, I think is a lot of fun. And this tradition in Germany may have actually come from Spain. So according to the Spanish legend, 2 young boys were held prisoner in a pickle barrel. St. Nicholas rescues them and brings them back to life, which is a beautiful story. But I'm not entirely sure how it went from Spain to Germany. Might have to do a little bit more research on that. In Caracas, Venezuela, city dwellers make their way to Mass on roller skates every year on Christmas Eve and Christmas morning. Many of the streets are closed to traffic to ensure the skaters can get to church safely. The tradition started when children would go to bed with a piece of string tied around their toe, while the other end dangled out the window. Skaters would go by, giving the string a tug to let the child know it was time to get their skates on and head to church. Residents tend to awaken to the sound of firecrackers exploding in the street along with church bells. So if that tug doesn't wake the kid up, those firecrackers definitely will. In Finland, many homes are equipped with their own sauna, something I wish America had in our homes built in. I mean, think about it. After a really stressful day, wouldn't it be nice to just relax in a sauna? Let all your cares away, just melt away. Yeah, it'd be nice. So, around this time in Finland, the sauna is a sacred space associated with long past ancestors and the legendary sauna elf. And wouldn't you prefer a sauna elf over Elf on a Shelf? I mean, come on. That thing is freaking creepy. I hate that doll. I hate that doll so much. So creepy. I love when I see people do the funniest things with those. Anyways, moving on. So on Christmas Eve, it is customary to take a long sauna session. Afterwards, Finns go out to partake in the evening celebrations, while the spirits of those ancestors take their place in the bubbling water. Sounds so relaxing right now. Anyways, moving on. Moving on. In the Netherlands, children leave their shoes by the fire until the 25th of December in hopes that Sinterklaas will fill them with small gifts and treats in the night. Traditionally, children will leave carrots in their shoes for Sinterklaas's faithful steed, Amerigo? Or Amerigo? I don't know how to pronounce it, so I did the best I could. Naughty children would receive a potato instead of gifts, but today that isn't much of a scare tactic, so they don't do that anymore, unfortunately. I think that's kind of funny. Here's a potato, kid. No gifts for you, just a potato. We have coal, which I guess in America, the reason why kids were given coal instead of gifts if they were naughty was so at least they would keep themselves warm through the winter time. Interesting little factoid there. South Africa has a very odd tradition compared to what I've grown up with. So instead of candies and sweets, their tradition consists of fried caterpillars, which the local children look forward to. So the caterpillars are a specific type. They're called the pine tree emperor moth, or Christmas caterpillar, which is covered in festive hues. Those who swallow them gain a little extra luck in the coming year. According to Norway, Christmas Eve is the day when mischievous spirits and witches take to the skies to cause chaos and mischief. Since witches often use brooms for their preferred form of transportation, Norwegian families hide the brooms where witches won't be able to find them. See, isn't this another hint that Halloween and Christmas are destined to be celebrated together? I mean, come on, we need to start making this a reality. Because the more I read about other traditions, and they're like spiders, witches, come on, we need to start doing this. Somebody needs to make this a reality. That is going to be awesome. Maybe I'll start the tradition. Although I've been seeing more and more on Instagram and Twitter where people are leaving their Halloween decorations up and decorating them in Christmas garb. So people are decorating their skeletons with Santa Claus hats. One person did a Santa Claus jacket. And I think I saw one in full outfit, like boots, pants, everything. I think that's awesome. Another person decorated their skeleton in all kinds of lights. So people are already starting to do it. I just think it needs to be more widespread. What do you all think? Do you think it needs to be widespread? For those that are obsessed with Halloween and horror like I am. I think the most interesting tradition, though, comes from Spain. And this one is actually a lot of fun and hilarious to me. It's called Tio De Nadal. Children decorate a log that the children then feed throughout December. Sometimes kids will give the log treats, like little sweets and cakes and things, or leftovers. And sometimes they will even offer gifts. And they will also wrap it up at night to keep it warm. And then on Christmas Eve, the children cover up the log and beat it with sticks while singing a traditional song, which I'll leave in the description for those of you who are interested in this. And the traditional song, I will let you know, it involves the bathroom. Let's just put it that way. It's actually a lot of fun, it seems, for kids. And it's really funny, which I think you need this time of year. So after the children are done beating the heck out of the log, the parents will have the children go into another room to pray. When the children return, the blanket will be lifted to reveal presents and their favorite holiday treats, which are called Turons, which is a traditional sweet treat that's made from egg whites, honey, sugar, and almonds. There are other versions of this treat. Some are chocolate, caramel, fruit, or even liquor-filled. And I'll leave the history of that in the description as well, because I actually found that really fascinating where all of this started. So researching this topic has been tons of fun. There's still a lot of other traditions, so yeah, you guessed it, there's probably going to be a part 3 because, like I said, this is a lot of fun. Some of these traditions seem to be tons of fun and excitement for children, which I think is what this holiday season is really all about, is the kids. I notice now that I'm an adult, the holiday season doesn't have that magic anymore. It kind of just vanished. It kind of vanished even when I was a teenager, and it's so sad that we don't have this anticipation anymore, this excitement. I hate that when you become an adult, everything just kind of is zapped away. Even for Halloween, I was so excited when I was a child to see the decorations outside and what Halloween movie or horror movie I could get away with that year. So it was an exciting time for me, and the holidays just don't have that anymore. I don't know, maybe it's because of how I'm celebrating, I don't know. So it's just, I mean, I was so excited for Santa and seeing my family during the holidays, what treats I would get. And then add in the holiday movies and music, just like Halloween. It just seemed very magical for me, and I couldn't wait until that day. So I honestly hate that when we get older, we lose that. What are your thoughts of that? Do you think that it's just how us adults celebrate it, or is it just because we're older now, we don't have that mysticism anymore? Let me know what you think. And what are your thoughts on these traditions? Do you think they're a lot of fun? Do you think we should maybe incorporate some of these into, our festivities? How do you celebrate the holidays? What are some of your traditions? Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and and join the other spectacular people that have already done so. You are amazing for your support, and I thank you all so much. If you don't want to miss the next part of this video, click that bell icon to never miss content. And in the background, you're going to hear my dog drinking, and I do apologize for that, but he's got to drink. He's got to drink, right? So, thank you all again. Take care until next time.